Lego sent this to me to review, so let's get reviewing. Here's the 90th anniversary Galaxy Explorer set number 10497. It has 1,254 pieces and comes out August 1st. Quick look at the box and the instructions. There's actually some pretty cool aspects here that I wanted to point out before moving on to the actual set. So the box art here, you can see that the design is actually an homage to the old school boxes with the yellow band here on the side. Now, if there was ever a time to bring back the flip up display for these old school boxes, it would have been for the 90th anniversary. Unfortunately, they didn't do that here, so that was a little disheartening, but hopefully in 10 years, they'll be able to maybe do something like that. So here's the back of the box. I really like how they're selling it. I think this is going to bring in a lot of those old school and new school fans alike. For $100, you get 4 classic space minifigs. You get a red one, 2 red ones actually, and 2 white ones. Let me start off by saying that this set actually really surprised me. Here's the box and here's the back. I thought at first like, hey, okay, this is just another gray spaceship. But actually, after building this, I really can't deny any longer that this is actually a pretty cool set. Jumping into the booklet here, the instruction booklet, there's actually some really cool things going on here. Of course, you got the trivia and information going on about the 90 years of classic space and, you know, space where what we've done with that, or what Lego has done with that. But some pretty cool aspects here in the booklet I wanted to show you, and I actually should have bookmarked them, are some of the pages actually hold some trivia notes here. So you see, like this one says, when completing this Galaxy Explorer, when completed, this Galaxy Explorer will feature 3 retractable landing pods. So it gives you like some notes in here, and it also tells you like sometimes some motivations of, you know, why they decided to color something the way that they did. I do remember reading in here that they only used all of the colors that would have been available, like I think 70 years ago or 90 years ago. So that's really cool. They said except for, here we go. The color palette for this spaceship uses only colors that were available in 1979 when the original product was released, except for color 194, which is the medium stone gray. So that's actually really cool. Something that they don't usually do in instruction books like this, have these like little notes and tidbits of information throughout the book. And for me, I'm someone who kind of like skips that beginning section so I can get straight into building, but having that information kind of throughout, it was kind of like it put it out on like a drip, which was really nice, and I couldn't really avoid taking in that information, and it really made me want to go back afterwards, after I was done building, to read everything at the beginning as well. All right, so here is the fully built ship. I want to go through quickly 5 things that I didn't like and things that I did like, so it's a mix of both about this set. Okay, so first off, the set stands on these retractable landing gear legs. You can see one there in the front, and I'll try to gently lift this one up so you can see the other 2 there in the back. I think this was a nice feature, but if you have something of a maybe shaky house or a shelf or a table, wherever you plan on displaying this, it might get a little knocked over because of the retractable landing gears. They're not ratchet hinges, and I think that would have given us a little bit more stability and sturdiness here so that we didn't have that. So it's a little easy to just kind of like knock it over, I think. Once you like really secure it, maybe it would be nice. But yeah, I feel like these open and close way too easy, so that over time you might have some issues there. So that's point number 1. Let's go on to 2. Okay, so point number 2, something that I actually really thought was kind of cool, is that these little booster rockets here on the side, they actually turn into like single manned little rockets here. And let me grab this little guy and pop him on it. And so as you can see, this is what this little guy, little space dude looks like here on his little rocket. And so there are two of these. You get one over on the left and one on the right over there as well. So you can have two space dudes just going through space, shuttling through space on their little rockets here. And so this really adds to the swooshability of the set, not just the overall ship, you know, but this as well. So that was point number 2. Let's move on to 3. The next thing that I really liked about this was in the back here, you open these storage doors and you can store a buggy. So here is my second red little space dude. So you don't worry about lifting this out. There's that right there. If you lower this and pull this thing out here, they fall right out, and he just rolls away. And this thing is like, it has so much just give, and it can roll easily right off the table. My 4th point here is that there are no stickers anywhere in this set to be found. All of the printed tiles, all of the tiles here are printed, all of the graphics are done by the wonderful graphics team, and they have decided to just ease our pain of building such a large set and just give it to us all printed. So I really like that. I'm happy with that. The graphic design work is awesome. Look at these printed tiles. Look how awesome everything looks. Ooh, $400, dude. Like, you really can't beat that. And so that leads me to the interior here. That's so spacious, no pun intended, but it is quite large, I guess, because you get 4 minifigures. But I feel like a lot of times the interior of ships like this, especially for $100, is pretty lacking, and you might just get a small cockpit like this, but you wouldn't get this large area here in the back. So all really cool, especially can't forget about this little area in the back. $100 sets can be a hit or miss. This one is definitely a hit. From the box presentation to the beefed up design of the 497 original Galaxy Explorer to the swooshability of not just the main set, but these little side builds as well. There is a lot here to just make up for the money, and that is always what I like to see when I look at sets like this. I don't want just a cash grab from a big company like Lego. I don't want them to just pander to us as fans, to the old school fans, you know, hey, here's something for the 90th anniversary. Oh, it's probably gonna be collectible. No, I want it to actually be worth the money. This actually is worth the money for not just classic space fans, but for all Lego fans in between. Lego did a really good job about bringing this theme to the 21st century building standards, in my opinion. I want to know, is this up to your expectations of a 90th anniversary set? Do you want classic space to come back as a full-on theme? With what Lego was able to do here, I'd love to have seen what they could have done with Adventures or Paradisa if those had won the fan vote. But that's okay. I'm not feeling salty or anything like that with classic space and Castle having won the fan vote. I actually really like this, as I said, so I'm not feeling any sort of way. But Lego, please bring back Paradisa or Adventurers. That would be just really awesome. If you liked the video, go ahead and don't forget to set your blasters to 10 and aim for that subscribe and like button for more Lego videos. I just received some more of the awesome fall 2022 Lego sets early. So if you are interested in that, and be on the lookout for reviews coming soon over the horizon. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.